Hey, what's going on guys? John here, and today I wanted to do a video review for the Govee RGBIC LED neon rope lights. So these are actually really cool, and what I wanted to do in this video is walk you through the installation. I'm going to show you what came inside the box. I'm going to talk a little bit about the features, and I'm going to show you all the options on the remote as well as in the mobile app. So let's actually start with the light itself. This is the box that it came in. So you have a few mounting options in terms of installation. It includes these small screws as well as mounting anchors for putting it into the wall. And then you also have these little strips that are on the back of the mounting clips. These have pre-drilled holes in the back of them, but you also have 3M tape essentially that's on the back of it. So coming up here, I'll actually show you, you can mount these clips all throughout the actual rope. So here you can see I just kind of space them apart. And then I just decided to opt for the tape, and I just pushed these down, and I haven't had any issues with this coming off the wall. You want to make sure you come up with a shape, and I even recommend going through the mobile app because they give you recommendations on different shapes you can do. So once you come up with a shape you want, you can just kind of utilize the clips that they recommend and then space them out apart. Here you can see I just kind of spaced them all throughout the entire loop. And you have a fairly long cable here that then goes to a control piece. I decided to mount this behind one of my rear bookshelf speakers, so it's actually kind of hidden. And then I have the second cable, which has a similar specific connect here to the power strip. I have it running through a concealer, so you don't even see the wire, and then I have it plugged into the main brick, which is down here. So you are going to need a larger area. It's not a super large brick, but again, bigger than like your standard cord like this. In terms of installation, obviously I just stripped each one and kind of laid it all throughout in a row, and then I just came up with this spiral pattern. I have this here in this is actually a converted garage bay that I use as an office. I have a bunch of retro games here. I've got an arcade machine here. I've got another arcade machine here. And basically I wanted to add some cool lighting. I have other RGB effects, like I've got these triangle pieces. I've also got these that are kind of like a pipe design. And then I have even more triangle RGB there above my desk. So I thought I would try this one, and this is actually one of my favorites, I think, just so far, kind of comparing it to some of the others. I really like the Govee products, and I've used some of their other products before, so I knew it would be a good bet. Now, in terms of setting this up, I'm going to show you some of the options here. You do have, first off, on the control panel, if you don't set up the mobile app, you can actually hit the button here in the middle, and it will actually change the effect. So if I hit this, you can see it's now a solid color, and it'll just kind of rotate through those. If I lightly hit the power button, it'll basically go off. If I hold, I think, the power button down, it'll go into a different mode, and you can kind of change these modes. There's a brightness setting here, so you can change some of these. So this kind of changed the brightness there, and then this rotates through different modes, basically based on just some of the defaults. Now, if you want a little bit more control, you can utilize the mobile app. So let's kind of go through. You can see I named it Office Rope Light. I can turn it on or off hitting up here. This has both Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity. You have an effects lab, so you can actually go in here, and they have all these different like ingredients you can mix and match for different colors, gaming effects, harmony, all sorts of stuff. If we hit back on this, you can set a timer on the rope, you can change the brightness, and then you have 4 different main modes. You have music, so if I go to music, right now I'm not obviously playing any music, but this will basically react to my voice. So this is probably one of my favorite modes, especially if I've got like the arcade going, for example. You know, we're gonna be having some people here this weekend. This is probably the mode that I'm gonna leave it on, just because it, you know, provides the most variation, and it obviously just goes with whatever's happening, whatever sound. You can do solid colors, and then you can also in this set specific colors on parts of the actual rope. So if I hit this checkbox here, I could actually go in and set this to green, and this will now only change just that part of the rope light to green. So it's kind of cool how they decided to implement that and the power that you have to change options. You can do gradient options here, obviously many different colors. You can do warm whites, cold whites. You could save colors, do customizations. So you have lots of different options there. And then you also have these scenes. So this actually has right now, this is a forest scene. That's actually what we started on. We can do rustling leaves. So this one's more of like a green, yellow kind of rotation. This one's called Universe, Meteor. So this does like a rotational pattern. This is a meteor shower. And they got tons of other ones. There's lightning, starry sky, star, winter, spring, rainbow. See the fire one. That's pretty cool. Does like a very yellow, reddish type. And then you have other themes. So you have festival, life. So there's a ton of these. And then you can also do DIY. So if you want to add your own, you can make your own custom colors. You have that option too. And then if I want to turn it off at any time, I can just simply hit the power button there. And because it's connected, it is now off. So overall, I'm pretty happy with this. The functionality is awesome. I really like Govee products. I also use some of their ports that I have connected to various outlets, and I can disconnect those with either Bluetooth or Wi-Fi and just turn things off. So I have all of that set up in the same app, and I can sort by area, right? So if I have this office rope light in my office, I can categorize where devices are and kind of keep things organized within the app. So anyway, very happy with this. Govee products are great, and anyway, thought I'd do a video review, give you guys an elaborate idea of what to expect with the rope light. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my video review.